Hi guys, so I feel compelled to make this video because I'm in a collab channel that's called The Stay at Homes, and we did a video on how to save money slash earn money, and I just didn't get through half the things I wanted to say about jobs and like earning money from home. So I thought I'd just make a quick video that's talking about real income opportunities for stay-at-home people, or really anyone. But especially if you need to have a flexible schedule and you can't just clock in a 9 to 5 job. These might be some options for you. Hopefully one of these tips will be helpful for you. And yeah, good luck. Anyways, so I did mention on my video with them that I was in a bunch of databases for different focus groups that are in my area. And I get called and I'll just go down, give them my opinion on stuff, maybe sit an hour or two, answer some questions, and I always leave with like 75 bucks in my hand cash or whatever they're paying for that particular study. So that's really good. It was like a company that made seasonings, so they had all these different foods with different seasonings on them and stuff, so it was really cool. We got to like taste and it was pretty cool. Anyways, so there's that. I'm going to give you a list of companies that I know that I've heard of that are pretty reputable about staying at home jobs, and all these are pretty much on the phone. So you would need a headset and you would need some good phone etiquette, and maybe it would help to have sales experience, but you don't have to sometimes. Anyways, depending on the job qualifications. I worked for Working Solutions, which was an awesome company to work for. They were super flexible. You make your own schedule once you're on your project, and you can work several projects at a time. Depending on your ability or whatever, you can make anywhere between 10 to, I'd say 18 or so dollars an hour, depending on your experience, and a lot of times you'll get commission on sales, or not like a percentage of the sale, but like, 75 cents per sale or whatever your project. Each project will tell you though what you get. So anyways, there's Working Solutions. I had a friend that worked for a company called Live Ops, and I actually had heard of it and told her to go apply, so she did, and she got the job. And she said she liked it. Another one is Alpine Access. That's a good one. West at Home, Willow, Cloud 10, and then Convergys. And I'll in the description below, I'll leave a list so that you can spell these things right if you're looking them up. But all these companies, you have basically your own call center in your home. So you need either a room or a place where your kids aren't going to be able to bother you. You need to schedule, your time so you can actually be on the phone taking calls. Anyways, so those are good ones. Also, I've heard of companies, and I've seen them online when I've looked them up, for hiring people for like freelance writing. There was a website, and I can't remember off the top of my head, but I typed in like freelance writing, making money, or I think I did something like that once. And there are companies out there. There was one that were doing like different areas of the world. So wherever you lived, there was like stuff to write about. Like they wanted me to say what my experience was with this lake over a city over that I have been to or whatever. So I could, if I wanted to, have gone there or have told them about my experience or uploaded pictures or whatever for this site, and I don't remember what it was. But there are opportunities out there for freelance writing, so look them up. Look up pharmaceutical research companies, because these companies will pay you if you're okay with blood draws, and you're okay. They will tell you up front what the drug is. It's a drug study. Basically, you're a lab rat. Except these things, you can pick and choose, and some of them, I got paid $350 to take prenatal vitamins that were already on the market for a month. I mean, how easy was that, right? So depending on, what level you're willing to risk or whatever, a lot of these things are already on the market. They'll tell you exactly the side effects, and I don't know. I've just made a bunch of money that way. And like I said, if you live in the Dallas area, it's PPD Pharmaco. I think their number is 1-800-PPD-CRU2. Anyways, go to that phone line and they'll tell you exactly what studies they have available and how much they're paying. You can make thousands of dollars doing that if you're willing to. If you're not willing to be a lab rat, I don't know anymore. I don't know if I would do it, but there was this one study I went to that it was just eye drops for it was already on the market for glaucoma, and they just they would put the eye drop in your eye and then like take the pressure of your eye, and that was it. I can't remember how many. I think I got like $3,000 or $3,500 just for doing that over the period of like a week or something. Usually, some of those studies you have to be confined in their facility because they want to monitor like what you eat and stuff, and they'll feed you and stuff. So for college students especially, that would be a good opportunity. At $350 for taking prenatal vitamins. Because you know what? On the label, when people make a claim that says, you know, this vitamin absorbs 20% better than the leading vitamin, those things are backed up by actual people taking these vitamins. So just think about that. Anyways, I have, this is all word of mouth right here, because mystery shopping is kind of like you type in mystery shopping and there's like all these scams and stuff like that because everybody wants to do something for nothing. Usually if you're having to pay money for like the gold club of mystery shopping, I don't know, whatever. But there was a company in the area that I knew from a girl who had worked for them, where you would be a mystery shopper and you would call the apartment complexes and then you would make up an appointment and pretend like you were going there to rent an apartment, and then you would grade the people on their customer service and their skills and did they offer you this when you said this or whatever. And so I made like $60 a pop every time I did that. So there's another one for mystery shopping. But yeah, definitely local companies. Just Google things. You'll find things. You can find a stay-at-home job if you look hard enough. And the Working Solutions one that I got, everybody was like, oh, the waiting list is so long for that, whatever. And I applied right after, this was years and years ago, right after Dr. Phil had given a job to somebody that was on his show. So he had put the word out basically about Working Solutions. He gave a job to a stay-at-home mom that needed it or whatever. Anyways, Dr. Phil had just given a big shout out to Working Solutions. So I was thinking, oh my gosh. In fact, that's how I like found out about it. I will never get a job, here because like probably 80 million people just heard this and are applying. But it only took them like a few weeks and they called me and then I got a phone interview and then the process went on from there. So you never know. So just apply. Anyways, those are a few of the things I've been thinking of. Oh, also companies nowadays will hire. You'll be a part of their company, but not necessarily have like benefits, like health benefits. Like I didn't have health benefits from Working Solutions because I worked from home. It was like a contractor type position. Anyways, some companies you need to look up actually hire you to be their customer service representatives or whatever from your home. I think JetBlue is one, and other companies I've heard of, Office Depot, they might not necessarily have a position open or are hiring now, but they actually have positions where, you take the phone call anyways from your home. Oh, I would definitely probably not recommend surveys because pretty much they're a waste of time. And you have to accumulate a certain number of points before you can redeem them. And the time it takes to take surveys plus all the pop-ups and everything like that is not worth it for me. I had a girlfriend that used to do that and make $10 here or there. But it took up a lot of her time. So for me, surveys aren't worth it. MLMs, multi-level marketing companies, schemes, whatever. Please save yourself the effort and spare yourself the time of joining an MLM because there are so many other things you could be doing and making money faster and better than an MLM. My personal experience, if you want to not listen to me and call me a dream squasher or whatever, go ahead. And some of you maybe need some stay-at-home jobs, so go apply for those things and get a job working on the phone because it's pretty flexible. You can earn some money doing it, and they're legitimate, so that's good. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on the Green Apple Home.